Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. We got an honest-to-God 600cc motorcycle we're giving away. It's actually a 636 because this is the cheater ZX6R in this beautiful green livery. This is it. This is it. This is the bike.
This is very green. It's feeling very green in here.
As if it wasn't green enough, we've got a green light over there as well to make it even more green. Guys, this is our newest giveaway motorcycle. It is replacing the Indian FTR. This is our new intermediate bike giveaway. We are super stoked about this thing because we think this is a bike that a lot of you would jump into as your second motorcycle. And this one especially because this is a 2016 model with some miles on it. So this is a motorcycle we're going to show you guys how to refresh and take care of a used bike when you buy it. We're going to show you guys the ins and outs on this thing and show you what it's like whenever you upgrade to a lightly used bike because you're a smart cookie going to get yourself a used motorcycle, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is basically this second motorcycle. Everybody wants to get, they start on their R3 or their Ninja 400 and then they immediately want a 600 and you're going to be a little bit of a spec sheet warrior, so you're going to go with the one making 131 horsepower, right?
Yeah, exactly. This is a motorcycle that we see so much in the comment section about, and for some reason people think I hate Kawasaki, although this is my second favorite 600 class bike. I love these things. This is my kind of motorcycle, very excited to ride it. And this is a bike where a lot of people message us whenever we talk about the RS660, the R7, they're just like, well, just go to Kawasaki and get a ZX6 for 10 grand or whatever, because these are pretty cheap on the showroom floor.
Yeah, they're one of the only 600s out there where you can still get it without ABS, which is one less thing that you need to delete if you want to turn it into a track bike, which is really nice because getting rid of an ABS unit, as you well know, is a giant pain in the ass.
Yeah, my Daytona's ABS unit needed to stay on there, otherwise the bike wouldn't start. So I needed to keep it plugged in, but then plumb up the holes. It's a whole thing. If you can get it without ABS, that's excellent. Before we dive too deep into this bike, let's learn about the specs on it. This 2016 Kawasaki ZX6R is powered by a 636cc inline 4-cylinder engine producing 131 horsepower at 13,500 RPM and 52 foot-pounds of torque at 11,500 RPM. That makes this bike a real screamer. It weighs about 428 pounds fully fueled and ready to ride with a 32.7-inch seat height and super sport ergonomics. It's got a set of fully adjustable 41mm Showa big piston front forks and a fully adjustable shock out back. Since it's a real super sport, it has an aluminum twin spar frame, which makes the handling on this bike just a real dream. Brand new at a dealership, they'll run you a little over 10 grand MSRP, but you can find used ones all day for around $7,000. It has 3 modes of traction control, 2 power modes, ABS, and a ride-by-wire system. It's a very complete package for both on-track and on-road. So for this motorcycle, if you use the code KAWASAKI on merch.amd.co or shop.amd.co, you're going to get yourself 3x entries for every dollar you spend to get entered and win this bike. But we're running a special. If you buy a helmet on shop.amd.co, any helmet you want, you will max out your entries for the month on this thing, get yourself already set up and ready to go. And if you don't know, the best way to get entered to win these things really is on yammynoob.co. If you sign up there, access to the Discord server, and then you can max out all your entries and check out all the official rules and everything else. But that's how you're gonna get entered to win this thing. And if we're lucky on this motorcycle, we might get Spite on it, on his full suit, and see what kind of lap times he can produce out at Eagles Canyon. What do you say?
I mean, it's been a long time coming. I've been out on track on my SMCR. I've taken it to a drag strip. I have yet to be out on track. Well, actually, that's not entirely accurate. I was out on track on a Gixxer 250. And there's some stories behind that one, which maybe we'll reveal one day. But I have yet to be out on track on a proper super sport. And I think that's the real way that you need to learn to enjoy one of these motorcycles. And especially with the 600 class, you can't appreciate them just on the street. There's just, you can't.
Yeah, these bikes really come alive on a circuit. They really come alive when you get to go wide open and drag that brake into the corners, trail it in, hit your apexes. It's a ton of fun to ride. This bike as well, it's pretty stock, so we're gonna be doing a couple mods to it to get it kind of track ready and prepped. Anything you'd like to see done on it?
Well, I'm looking down at a motorcycle that has been used, right? So we need to get in and do the standard used motorcycle things. I'm seeing some caramel-looking brake fluid in there. It's not quite topped off.
And drizzle it on some apples afterwards.
Yeah, that's some spicy-looking fluid. There's just a few little things that you're going to see on a used motorcycle that are just the classic fixes, and it's going to provide us a good opportunity to walk you step through step all of the processes to get this motorcycle. I mean, it's not like it's bad or anything.
No.
They're just the standard maintenance problems that you see on a used bike, and they're super easy to fix and something everybody should be able to know how to do. So it'll be good to make a few videos showing you how to do it.
Yeah, the biggest thing on this motorcycle is the valves. So whoever owned this motorcycle before, I think I knew exactly the process of what happened with it. They probably took it to a dealership and they're like, oh, I need to get the valves done on it. And they were like, cool, that's gonna be $1,700. They were like, holy crap, I'm not paying for that. And I think they just traded this bike in for another one and then walked out of the dealership. So I got a decent deal on this bike because we have to do the valves on it. I'm not sure if we're gonna tackle that or if we're just gonna take it to a shop and film it and show you guys what it actually entails to do that, because do you want to take all these plastics off and spend like 9 hours doing the valves here?
Okay, look, so if you're going to get in and do a valve job, I would do it on a single cylinder first.
Oh,
but
yeah.
if you are insistent upon starting out doing valves on a motorcycle, a bike like this is the easiest place to do it because there's 16 valves all in a line, and it's a bulletproof inline 4. It's probably just
a V4.
Oh, dude, no. It's you were saying this was going to be like 17. You should have seen the note that they wanted for the VFR.
Yeah.
And then I was like, nope. So
they're like, well, we're going to have to drop the subframe. We're going to have to take all this stuff off.
Yeah. So if you want to get in and learn how, try to check your valves for the first time, an inline 4 like this is not a bad place to do it because it's such a reliable engine that it's very unlikely that in the first 16,000 miles they've gone out of spec. It's probably just a check.
Yeah, that's the great thing about a Japanese bike like this. Pretty bulletproof. It's just gonna turn over and ride unless you really goof up something. These are pretty bulletproof and ready to go motorcycles. And we are super excited to make content with this thing. If you guys wanna see any specific videos with this thing, let us know down below. I've got my first ride on the street with it coming out tomorrow. And then we've also got track day stuff later on as well. Be sure to get entered to win this thing. I'll remind you guys one more time. Head over to shop.yamanee.co or merch.yamanee.co. Use the code KAWASAKI, get yourself 3x entries, or get a helmet, max out your entries for the month. We'll catch you in the next one. See you later. Hey you, yeah, click the Yamanee video right over there. You should do it. Click that video. Keep watching. Some good stuff. You should really check it out. Hey, look over there. Go click the video. Look, go click it. Click it right now. Do it. Do it. Click that video right now. Do it. Do it. Do it.